Off to the M&A rumours and movers.
Okay, we find ourselves back in the telecom sector. Well, you can't seem to leave it alone, really. Telecom Italia is the stock in question. That's ticker TIT in Italy, or TI for the US listed line. €1.30, up around 2.7%. The news is that French billionaire Xavier Niel has announced an 11% stake in the troubled Italian telecoms company. The news broke late yesterday afternoon and the shares rose 11% as a result. Xavier Niel is the founder of the French broadband provider Iliad, and this investment in Telecom Italia makes him the second largest shareholder after fellow French men and company, Vivendi SA, controlled by Vincent Bellor, of course. The French interest in the company now, and this is Telecom Italia, amounts to 30%. Interesting to note that the Italian authorities are trying to test if the two people are acting in concert, because if they are, they've got to make a mandatory bid. Just to give you a bit of background on Telecom Italia, it is Italy's largest mobile and broadband carrier, and interestingly the group also controls the second largest mobile carrier in Brazil. However, you know, it's been under pressure for some considerable time, and the management's got to try and reduce a debt pile of around 27 billion euros, try and sell off some assets. Just to give you a flavour of where the company is, current valuation gives it a market cap of around 23 billion euros. Of course, this is the latest in a series of moves in this telecom and cable sector by French businessmen. We talked a lot about Altice and their exploits in the US. Xavier Niel has also been active and recently bought Orange Switzerland for himself rather than for his company for around $2.9 billion. And Iliad, his business in France, has been seen as a very disruptive force in the French telco market, so he's obviously hoping to make a name for himself elsewhere as well.
With that market cap and that debt, the Italian authorities should probably forget about whether they're acting in concert or not and just say yes to the money.